Hey everyone, today we have the short and sweet Psalm 131. Lord, my heart is not proud. My eyes are not raised too high. I do not involve myself with things too great or wonderful for me, but I have calmed and quieted my whole being like a nursed child with its mother. My whole being is like the nursed child that is with me. O Israel, wait for the Lord, now and forevermore. Now, in my book, this is the most peaceful psalm. No offense to Psalm 23. Many of us are going to be with family this week. Maybe you'll get to be at the home that you grew up in. And hopefully for a lot of us, that's what's more peaceful than that, right? To be at home, to be with mom. And that's the image here. This is a psalm that's possibly written from a female perspective. Verse 2, there's different ways you can translate that. And again, what better picture is there of trust and peace than a well-fed baby with her mother? It reminds us that all of us are God's children, that God invites us on God's own lap so that we can feel at peace. It's not common in our tradition or in our history, but maternal images of God are in Scripture, and I personally find them incredibly helpful at times. Well, so how do we quiet our soul, as this psalm encourages us to do? Well, the answer is humility. And humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's seeing yourself honestly. They say, my eyes are not raised too high. The idea of it's about pride. It's about looking down on other people. Well, we don't need to do that. We're not too big for our britches. We know who we are. Pride is not peaceful. It ends up creating more anxiety. When we recognize that we're God's children, well, sometimes we may just feel like dumb little kids, and that's okay. This is probably a busy day for a lot of us, a lot of traveling, maybe a lot of cooking and getting the house clean, being with family, which maybe is not always the most peaceful thing. But in the midst of all of this, can you take a moment? Can you pause and find that peace that already lives within you, that already is the gift of God? That's my prayer for you today.